getting back to Joe Biden's his selection of Kamala Harris, me personally, I believe that it was the right choice, and I'll tell you why. Full disclosure, I was a Kamala Harris supporter when she was running in the election. I contributed to her campaign when she sent out those text messages every so often. Um, when the time I kind of liked the way that when she threw that haymaker around last year, this time on one of the earlier debates, when she threw the haymaker at Joe Biden about him supporting some segregationists back when she was, and she brought herself into the story, saying that she was one of the little girls that was affected by that. Now, I know a lot of folks and a lot of Biden supporters, took offense to that. And then they went right back on the attack with, Kamala talking about her criminal justice record and, how she was responsible for, locking up, a disproportionate amount of Black men in particular, and also some young Black mothers for children not going to school or for truancy. So, I mean, I look at all that and say, yeah, I think they were all fair game. Everyone's, records should be examined when we, hit an election period. But I think after all the examination is done, after all the research is done, the bottom line is that we got to come back to today. What do we have in office today? What are the options that we have in today? And what do the particular options look when we go to the ballot box in November? And right now, we see what we have. It's either Donald Trump, who's pretty much taken America to a failed state. Over 50-something million people at some point throughout this pandemic have been unemployed. Fortunately, some folks were able to regain their jobs, but again, the unemployment level is extremely high. We saw businesses go out of, businesses go out of business. We've
and
seen
some still going out of business.
They're still going out of business, and we still have not yet been able to get our full grasp on this virus, on this pandemic, and on the economy. So I think right now, with Joe making this choice, and he had quite a few, excellent candidates. They were all qualified, as he mentioned when he introduced Kamala. Susan Rice, former national security advisor. You had Liz Warren, who was, a leading Democratic senator from Massachusetts, and one of the leaders behind Bernie, possibly in the progressive movement. You had, Representative Bass out of California. So there was a lot of talent that he had an opportunity to, pick from. He even had some dark horses down there in Georgia, with the mayor of Atlanta. Her name escapes me, but the mayor of Atlanta, and also Stacey Abrams, who ran for governor and was.
You talking about Keisha Bottoms?
Keisha Bottoms in Atlanta as a mayor, who's doing an outstanding job trying to manage this pandemic, as well as Stacey Abrams, who ran for governor. So, there was a lot of talent, but I believe Kamala Harris was the right choice. She was the right choice because I believe at this point, I think there should be one focus, and that one focus is to defeat Donald Trump and to move this country towards change.